this episode of Chaika. Like I said before, some animes I will not review weekly, but when something major drops like this, I'm reviewing that shit. I don't give a fuck. Chaika The Coffin Princess episode 4. We got major reveal for the whole plot of this episode of this series. We figured out the main thing, the big thing, and I predicted this. I predicted it. It's somewhere on my channel. It's somewhere. That video is there. These are not real Chaikas. These Chaikas are not the daughter of gods. And that was correct. These are not daughters. And the story behind it is very disturbing and sad. Really. We find out that after the war, there was a lot of orphans. A lot of girls that were orphans. And they took a whole group of girls around the same age and they altered their memories and appearance into thinking these girls have a father whose name is Gaz, the Emperor. And their goal, their tool, their fucking tool, their goal is to go and gather the remains of the Emperor. So we find out that this whole idea was from Gaz from the get-go. So we don't know where Guy fits in this equation. That's what I'm really wondering. I don't know if Gaz, could be Guy? I don't know, but this guy, this guy, he is a very suspicious character. We still don't know what his true motives are. All we know is he's guiding these Chaikas. He's guiding these Chaikas to find the remains. So, he has connections with Gaz. That's what I believe. But, with this episode, we do realize these Chaikas, they're normal girls, just altered appearances and memories. And, Chaika's breaking out. She's breaking down. Now we finally realize what Layla said back in season 1 makes really a lot of sense. It makes a lot of fucking sense. At first I was like, what is she talking about? Now, perfect sense. I like how they're correlating that from season 1 to season 2. And she's been there. She's been to that island before. That's how she knows all this stuff. And we find out this guy that's in charge of this island. There's demigods, there's demi-humans, there's all these Phala, super demons. There's a lot of things in this island. But this guy, who controls everything, he's an assistant of God. So he knows God personally. So that's how he knows all this. And he plans on researching these Chaikas, dissect their brain and all that stuff. And he also has this chamber which a girl is in. And she starts talking. I don't know who this girl is, but she does look like Chaika too. So I don't know if that's the real Chaika. You get me? Like the main Chaika. But she responds when there's Chaikas around. And we also found out that it was getting developed when Layla came around. So, she's not old. She was just, made, I guess. But a lot of questions have been answered, but a lot more have been left on us. The episode was mostly, Chaika gets captured. She reunites with Red Chaika. She's back in this equation. That's awesome, too. They both figure out that they're not the real Chaikas and they're not even real. They're pretty much fake, really. If you have fake memories, are you really you? So that just blows their minds. They're pretty much in despair and, about to crack. And, Toru's there. Frederica gets reunited with Akira. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. And they also figured out that with Gaz, it's very confusing. Because with Lily, Gillette's group, we find out that they asked this old guy back in the day, he was part of this war also, when the Gaz was having that war with everybody, that big war, that he already had these flying fortresses, these Phala, and this magic. And that's very weird because they did not make the flying fortresses not until that point. They made them after the war. So that's very confusing. He already had these things planned out. So what does that mean? I have no idea, but I'm just putting it out there. And, pretty good episode. If I miss anything, I'm sorry, but like I said, man, I gotta get out of here really quickly. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll try doing a better discussion next week because I'll have a day off that day. So thanks again, guys. Take care, stay, have an awesome day. So come around and say peace.